MC Light, but my personal vote would be Missy.
I got to get to the bottom of this. Why Missy Elliott clearly is not as lyrically adept as some of the other sisters that you named. Why would you put Missy Elliott as the greatest female MC? What's your criteria as an MC? I mean, as a songwriter, as someone who makes great music videos, for sure.
Music. She makes great music. She was making great music without male support. Think about this. Foxy had who? Nas, The Firm, and Jay. Kim had who? Biggie Smalls. She came in an era where men dominated music. And not only did men dominate the music, Timbaland doesn't count. Timbaland was a producer. Timbaland does not count.
He was a mentor, though.
But she was also
a mentor.
She was a respected songwriter prior to being an artist for him.
I'm not going to take nothing away from the sister.
And quite honestly, a lot of the tracks that people thought Timbaland were producing on her first 2 albums, she was producing.
That's what I'm saying. So the reason why I give Missy so much credit, she was able to hang on records with certain people. Like, to me, Ludacris is one of the best rappers of our time. He doesn't get enough credit. Missy Elliott would hang on a record with Ludacris. So you have to be able to, these are people who, when Ludacris dropped a record, that was the summer. Let's be honest. So when you have someone on a record like that with you, and one thing that I give Missy Elliott credit for being clever. Sometimes we don't give the lyrical talent of being clever enough credit. She may not have been the most intricate or technical individual, but she was very clever. And that's why I say, you know what?
Do you have an example?
Man,
I'll put you in a spot. Now I'm messing with you.
You did, but let me no.
You say some shit like that, you gotta come prepared if you're gonna say that she's the greatest.
Let me quantify that, qualify that, you know. So we have, let's say, okay, I'll pick a random song. I'm not even gonna pick one where it could have been, I like to get to know you so I could show you, on you, like I told you, give me all your numbers so I can phone you. Your girl acting stink, then call me over. Not on the bed, player, lay me on the sofa. You hear that cadence?
Yeah, I
hear that cadence?
But I get what he's saying though. Just because it's like, even though Missy Elliott not so lyrical, she did, like, I get what he's saying about like her like making good music, because it's like,
hear the cadence. Listen,
one second. Are you serious? I mean, she's a great, maybe she's a superior songwriter in terms of melody, a superior musician, but is she a better MC? I don't know.
No, not a better MC though.
I feel the win. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Begin.
Again, I sit on hills like Loren until the rain starts.
You can't tell me, Omega, you can't tell me in real time in 1998 or 97 that you were sitting there thinking like, this is some bullshit. Come on, Omega. Cut it out, man.
Okay, let me tell you something. In 1997, right, I had first picked up my pen. 1997, I first picked up my pen. No, I wouldn't have quantified that because I was listening to anything Walker's Records could produce, any of that. That's all I listened to.
So your brain is aged to the point where you're not thinking clearly anymore. You have early onset.
What it is that what I've grown to understand as I've become a better artist, that there are other things we also, you know me, brother, you know my body of work. I am a lyricist. There's no joking here. I am
not going to disagree with that.
I am a lyricist. Triple entendres, all that.
That shirt you got on is fire too. What type of animal did you kill to make this shit?
This is definitely from Africa.
One of the Jetsons
from
made
the motherland. This is part of my coming to America gift package that I do for being
for General Azizi's bastard son.
Wrestling signed this for me, brother.
And let me give a chance for Lyrical Leviathan to respond. I know he has something to say on this topic, especially since you threw that curveball. I shouldn't even let you in the room with that shit, but I'm glad you're here.
Oh man, oh boy, to quote Sam Beckett, oh boy. So I'm gonna need to put on my Shambhala lenses for this one, and I feel as though I'm about to throw I'm about to kind of blow people's minds with my approach to this discussion. But I gotta admit though that Omega threw a really quality curveball with the Missy Elliott entry to the conversation. And I appreciate the outside of the box thinking because I'm kind of about to really shake it up. Now, at the top, I'm pretty much in agreement with Kareem and Martina that, you know, I think you can kind of split lyrical hairs with MC Lyte and Lauryn Hill in terms of technical skills, and MC Lyte in terms of amount of output in bars and the time period she was doing it in a mostly testosterone dominated era of hip hop. She was bringing the same fire and energy for whoever wanted it. Didn't matter what your gender was. Like, you didn't test Lyte. You know, Lyte is a rock, as in like, I'm gonna drop the weight on you. So I would have to say MC Lyte and Lauryn Hill, that's kind of like 1A, 1B. I would give it to Lyte with a slight edge because of amount of bars, and she still can do it at that level, quite honestly. And if you go back and listen to the album that the single I Can't Make a Mistake came off of, and that particular song and those verses, like, she was still, that was like early 2000s, she was still like, Lyte is a rock still, lyrically crushing it.